there's a new Predator standalone film called Badlands that is going to be directed by Dan Trachtenberg. And if you don't know who Dan Trachtenberg is, he's the same individual who directed the first Prey movie that I actually enjoyed, which was Prey from 2022. Time is flying by, but basically Prey was the first interaction of Predator with humankind. It follows the female protagonist from an Indian tribe, and like the whole tribe was basically saying she was trash and she needed to stay in the village, and she was like, nah, but I'm one of them. So she went out of the village and messed around and had to fight a predator that actually won. So the bad news is he's focusing on the Badlands film, which is a futuristic predator film. To my understanding, a lot of news still is under wraps, but it is set to start filming this year. Now, hopefully, we still have a Prey movie, and apparently based off this Twitter post, there's still a possibility that we're gonna get a sequel of Prey. The only thing is that might not be from Dan Trachtenberg, but if he has his fingerprints on it, hopefully it's still the same level of quality that the first film had. Following up, we have some potential leaks of what's to come tomorrow. If you're living on a rock and does not know, Star Wars series might be getting a little sneak preview in this year's Super Bowl. And if you don't know what series I'm talking about, apparently Acolyte is a series that is in question. Now, Acolyte is coming this year, and the story follows the Star Wars series that takes viewers into a galaxy of a shadowy secret and emerge dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. So this is a prequel, basically showing you what happens before even the prequels start setting up. I am intrigued by the concept of this series. One, due to it being a dark side protagonist-led series, as well as my homegirl, Danique King, X23, is taking lead. I haven't seen her since X23. I did not watch that Polar Bear movie she had. It wasn't my vibe. But I'm intrigued to see what she grown into as an actress, and can she take a lead? Because for sure, if they have any common sense, Marvel will use X23 in that exact character in the future. Even leaks saying that she might be in the upcoming Deadpool film. But before I get too far of myself, let's look at these alleged leaks. You got a clan of Jedis looking like they looking at their father. Now, keep in mind, Darth Vader is not in this timeline aspect of when this series picks up. I think it's Sidious, possibly. Palpatine not even in power yet. I don't even know who's the big bad. I'm not that deep into Star Wars. I might need to go into Star Wars theories to see what the heck is happening. But I do know it was a high population of Jedis at this time. And this is like the beginning stages of what the Dark Force kind of set up in the first and second quills of Star Wars. What's also interesting, it's not a male and female led. It's two females that's carrying the load on this series, which is Danique King and Amandla Steinberg. If you don't know who she is, little bad little John. That's Ruth from God doggone Hunger Games. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited to see what this series leads off. Hopefully, we do get to see this series. This is one of the Star Wars series that I'm actually excited for to see what to come of it. But last thing, major news, apparently we have a whole debacle on our hand when it comes to Deadpool. Deadpool 3 is set to show its first trailer tomorrow during the Super Bowl, but the whole internet is up in arms and trying to figure out the last missing clue, which is, what is the title of Deadpool 3? Is it going to be called Deadpool 3, or are they going to call it something else? Now, we got leakers working overnight trying to get to this news, and apparently somebody found on the trademark website 4 possible candidates of the title, which is Deadpool and Friends, Deadpool and Friend, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Deadpool 3. Now, me personally, Marvel is a multi-billion-dollar company. There's no way they getting this sloppy with hiding their cover-ups. I mean, they just shut up director of Fantastic Four because he was talking a little bit too much about who casts where and when. They kind of keeping everything on the wraps these days, trying to make everything a press run. But someone on Twitter, I think I still have it. Hopefully I still have it. Oh, there you go. Came up with a good name. And it was Deadpool saves the MCU. But he said Deadpool saves Marvel. I don't know. That's a little bit too choppy. Deadpool saves the NCU, or NCU and Deadpool, something like that. It'd be a little bit on the nose of what this film is supposed to be. If you're not understanding the magnitude of it, is they're trying to blend X-Men Fox franchise with the MCU, and the first interaction should be this film. So let's just go ahead and put it on the nose so everybody know like what it is and what it ain't. But also, what's interesting about this is it's also gonna help jump off what the Avenger film is gonna be too. If you don't know, TVA is alleged to be making an appearance in Deadpool 3 in somehow, some way. And the last time we seen the TVA was when Loki created a Christmas tree on a random Wednesday. In the MCU. So we're gonna see what all this looks like tomorrow. You know, go ahead and subscribe here, and we're probably gonna break that junk down live. Try to set up, trying to have the setup ready so I can capture it, get it up to you fast as possible. But this is Low and Film Unity, and I see you in another video.